Welcome back to another episode of Kill the Noise, one-on-one with yours truly, Coach Jordan. And we are back for another episode like we've never left in 2025. So for all of the people that are tuning in for the first time, you know how we do it. It is our pledge. It is our anthem. It is our mission statement. It is another day, another grind. What will you do with your time? Because it either will make you or you make it. Man, listen, man, we back like we never left for another exclusive one-on-one Kill the Noise episode. No matter where you are, any way that you can listen to this is for you. This is for me. This is always self-motivation talk every time I drop one of this. A lot of people say, who do you do it for? I do it for myself. If it touches someone else, then it touches someone else. If it touches one person, then I did what I was exactly supposed to do. But can you believe that we are in 2025? The first 6 months of 2025, we have made it through. Today marks a new month of July. And man, I'm excited. I am extremely excited. Let's jump right into it. I don't want to waste any time. If there was a question that I want to propose just for this conversation, is number one, do you feel like you're winning right now? 6 months have passed. We've went through many things. Some of us have overcome challenges. Some of us have overcame insecurities, obstacles, whatever the storms of life that have brought. And it may not even be struggles. Some of us may feel like we're winning right now. I don't know. But the first 6 months of 2025, the question is, do you feel like right now in your life that you are winning right now? And that's a personable question for you. But I'm going to argue against it. If we feel like we're not winning, the second question is, are you failing enough? Are you failing enough? That fail is not any type of negative vibe or feeling, whatever it comes with, but that are you failing enough means, are you trying new things to help you move the needle? Remember the acronym FAIL. I've always said it in other podcasts, means your first attempt in learning. And if we feel like right now we're not winning, if we feel like right now we're not at the place that we desire to be, are we failing enough? Are we trying new things? Have we identified the people that are connected to us? Have we stepped outside the comfort zone this year? Sometimes there's going to come a time, especially in whatever mental capacity that you are in, that we have to self-evaluate ourselves to really see where we are. And I'm talking to myself when I say this. A lot of times we get in the habit of saying what we're going to do, what we're going to change, right? The place that we desire to be. But to truly ask myself, is any momentum or anything taking place? And I know, because I get it, everybody struggles with procrastination as far as myself. We have this idea. We have this level of ambition that arises in our mind, but sometimes we don't act out on it. Sometimes we let these ideas not have meaning to our life. And I'm at a point right now, I don't care if the first 6 months of how it went for you. At the end of the day, your first 6 months does not have to be your last 6 months. There are some of us right now that have to make decisions. There are some of us right now that are looking at transitioning. And there are some of us right now, we've got to make some difficult decisions. And sometimes that means being in a place of isolation. When no one feels like that, they understand you, or you don't feel understood by anything. That is not a place. That is not a place of depression. That is a place of isolation. And I understand that one of the biggest threats for fail is the fear of criticism. Understanding that the moment you start thinking about doing something different, and whatever it is when the most chaos is going to operate in your life. People going to start acting funny. Family going to turn their back on you. You're going to feel like you ain't got nobody. But I promise you, and I promise I'm almost done. In these next 6 months, I want you to write down 5 things. Let's write down 5 things that we expect to accomplish in these 6 months. And we are going to stick on that one thing until we get it. For example, one of the things that I'm focused on in these next 6 months, and I will be transparent with our community, I'm focused on my health. I've been talking about that I want to lose weight for almost the last year, and nothing has happened because of procrastination. But I can finally say I have made a decision, and I've attached myself to a boot camp workout that I've been doing this summer, and it's been helping. And guess what? I can't stop. Nothing is going to change until you attach yourself to the people that are going to hold you accountable. Find you an accountability person. Find you someone that thinks like you, that's going to hold you. I'm not talking about someone that drags you down. I'm not talking about someone that puts you in a comfort zone, but someone that is going to hold you accountable, that's going to check in on you to make sure you're doing what you're doing. Because if we don't do these things, we're going to find ourselves in the same position of December 31st, 2025, where we are. And I can't afford to do it. I will not afford to operate in chaos. I will not make a decision to continue to stay in the same comfort zone because I'm tired. Because at the end of the day, we're not feeling enough. The more that we try is the more that we learn. The more that we learn is the more experience that we gain. And the enemy is going to do everything he can to plant seeds of doubt, fear, and darkness in our minds to keep us stuck. And I refuse to end December 31st, 2025 in the same situation that I'm in right now. I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of always trying to conform myself just to be accepted for people that have nothing, that have no type of relation to me. If we're not on the same wavelength or whatever you want to call vibration, it's going to be hard, man. And we got to sometimes have some hard decisions and hard conversations. So I'm taking this thing day by day. I am going to fail so much these next 6 months that it is going to be the greatest learning lessons that I've ever heard. I've got to be able to take that risk. I've got to be able to, the skills that God is trying to develop in me, I've got to do what I can to change it. So just like me, as I'm aiming in these next 6 months to be at a place in my health journey, that's the only thing I'm focused on right now. Everything else is going to happen like it needs to. But not until I can be consistent in one thing, I'm not going to try to add nothing else to my plate. So again, let's make sure that we're failing. Let's make sure that we're falling forward. Let's make sure that we are not allowing the doubts and seeds of fear to overwhelm us, and to make sure that we're doing this for us, not your mama, not your daddy, not your cousin, but for us. We making these decisions for ourselves to be a better person as we end 2025. So let's make sure that we're failing. Let's make sure that we're taking risks. Let's make sure that we're focusing on one thing at a time. The only thing that I'm focused on right now for the rest of the 2025 is to be able to operate in good health. I'm working on changing my health lifestyle. And until I knock that down, I'm not bringing on nothing else. So for another episode of Kill the Noise, you're not feeling enough. 2025 is our year. Let's keep moving forward. Let's keep pressing forward. Let's not let anything stop us. Let's evaluate our circle. Let's understand that we got to step out of this comfort zone, and we're not going to allow things and fears to overwhelm us the remaining part of 2025. Focus on one thing. That's it. For me, it's health. I don't know what your one thing is, but I got to get my health under control. And until I get there, then I knock down the next thing. Let's do what God called us to do. Have a great grind day. I will see you at the top because the bottom is too crowded.